Over 100 million people around the world are living with fatty liver, and most don't even know it. But here's the truth. If left unchecked, it can lead to liver failure, heart disease, and even cancer. The good news? Fatty liver is reversible naturally. And in this video, we'll walk you through the 10 most powerful healing foods to cleanse your liver, improve energy, reduce belly fat, and restore your health from the inside out. Plus, we'll expose the hidden causes of fatty liver and show you exactly how to eat for recovery, even if you're diabetic, over 50, or on medications. Stay tuned till the end for a free detox meal plan and common liver myths you need to stop believing. Too much fat builds up in liver cells. While some fat is normal, an excess, especially over 5 to 10%, causes inflammation, scarring, and damage to one of your body's most vital detox organs. There are two main types: alcoholic and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. The second is more common, and it's caused by diet, obesity, insulin resistance, and metabolic syndrome. Now, let's dive deeper into what actually causes fatty liver, because it's not just about alcohol or weight. In fact, many people with fatty liver don't drink at all. The real danger? It's hidden in your daily habits, especially your plate. 1. Eating too many processed carbohydrates and sugars. Refined carbs like white bread, pastries, sweet cereals, and pasta can spike blood sugar. This forces your liver to store excess glucose as fat, and over time, that fat builds up inside your liver. The worst offender? High fructose corn syrup, found in soda, candy, and even salad dressings. It bypasses normal digestion and gets dumped right into the liver, where it turns directly into fat. 2. Drinking soda, sweetened beverages, and fruit juices. Many people think fruit juice is healthy, but a glass of orange juice has nearly the same sugar load as a soda, and the fructose overload gets stored directly in your liver. Studies show even 1 can of soda per day significantly increases your risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. 3. Sedentary lifestyle, lack of movement. Your liver doesn't just need good food, it needs good blood flow. When you sit all day, fat burning slows down, insulin becomes resistant, and your body begins storing fat in places it shouldn't, especially the liver. Just 30 minutes of walking daily can lower liver enzymes and help melt away liver fat. 4. Obesity or belly fat, especially visceral fat. Having excess belly fat, particularly visceral fat, increases your risk of fatty liver dramatically. This fat surrounds your organs and pumps out inflammatory chemicals that damage liver tissue. If your waist size is over 40 inches for men or 35 for women, your liver is likely under stress. Number 5. Insulin resistance, prediabetes, or type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance makes your cells ignore insulin, which causes sugar to stay in the blood longer. The liver turns that excess into fat and stores it. That's why over 70% of people with type 2 diabetes also have fatty liver. It's a silent link. Many diabetics don't realize their liver is quietly being damaged. 6. High triglycerides and cholesterol. Your liver is responsible for producing and processing cholesterol. When your blood fats are too high, particularly triglycerides, it overwhelms the liver's ability to process them, and fat builds up. A fatty liver often goes hand in hand with metabolic syndrome, a dangerous mix of high blood pressure, obesity, and cholesterol. 7. Alcohol consumption. Even though non-alcoholic fatty liver is common, drinking still plays a major role in liver disease. Alcohol damages liver cells, promotes fat storage, and triggers inflammation, even in small amounts over time. But here's the key takeaway. Even if you're thin, or don't drink, or feel perfectly fine, you could still have fatty liver. Because it often comes down to your diet, movement, and metabolism, not just your weight or habits on the surface. So, how do you know if you have fatty liver, especially if it's silent at first? Let's go over the early warning signs most people miss. 1. Fatigue and low energy. You might feel tired even after sleeping well. That's because your liver helps break down nutrients and convert them into usable energy. When it's overloaded with fat, this process slows, and so do you. 2. Right upper abdominal discomfort. Some people feel a dull ache or fullness under the right rib cage. That's where your liver sits. As it swells or accumulates fat, you may feel slight pressure, especially after meals. 3. Brain fog and trouble concentrating. Your liver filters out toxins. When it's overworked, those toxins stay longer in your system, and one effect is cognitive fatigue. You may feel foggy, forgetful, or slow to think. 4. Unexplained weight gain or belly bloating. If you're eating the same but gaining weight, especially around your middle, fatty liver may be the reason. It disrupts your metabolism, increasing fat storage and water retention. 5. High liver enzymes on blood tests. This is often the first medical clue. If your ALT or AST enzymes are high, it signals inflammation or fat buildup in your liver, even if you feel fine. 6. Yellowing of eyes or skin, jaundice, severe cases. This means your liver isn't filtering properly. Bilirubin builds up, causing a yellow tint in the eyes or skin. This is a late-stage warning and needs immediate attention. If you notice even just 2 of these signs, it's time to take your liver health seriously. The earlier you catch fatty liver, the easier it is to reverse, and the better your long-term health will be. 1. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula. These are rich in chlorophyll and fiber, which help flush toxins and lower liver fat. Add them to smoothies, salads, or steam lightly. 2. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel. High in omega-3s, these reduce inflammation and support liver cell repair. Seniors can bake or steam fish 2 times per week. 3. Garlic and onions, loaded with sulfur compounds that activate liver detox enzymes. Use in cooking daily, raw if tolerated. 4. Avocados. They're rich in glutathione, a liver-cleansing antioxidant. Also provide healthy fats that reduce belly fat, a major liver risk factor. 5. Green tea. Catechins in green tea protect liver cells and reduce liver fat. Drink 1 to 2 cups per day, unsweetened. 6. Beets and carrots. Beets contain betalains and pectin. Both support liver cleansing. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which reduces oxidative stress. 7. Olive oil. Cold-pressed olive oil improves liver enzymes and reduces liver fat. Use 1 tablespoon per day in dressings or cooking. 8. Turmeric. Curcumin, the active compound, reduces inflammation and stimulates bile flow. Mix in teas or golden milk. 9. Nuts. walnuts, almonds, full of good fats and amino acids like arginine that support detox. Snack moderately, about 7 to 10 daily. 10. Lemon water. Hydrates the liver and helps it flush toxins early in the day. Sip warm lemon water first thing in the morning. Let's take a moment to clear up the confusion surrounding liver health. You've probably heard lots of advice, but not all of it is rooted in science. These common myths could be standing in the way of your recovery. Myth 1. Liver detoxes work overnight. Fact. Despite the buzz around juice cleanses, liver flush drinks, and detox teas, the truth is, your liver doesn't need a miracle potion. It needs consistency. Real detoxification happens slowly through the food you eat daily. Your liver is naturally equipped to cleanse your body, but only if it's not overloaded with sugar, fat, alcohol, and chemicals. So instead of looking for a quick fix, focus on long-term nourishment. That's the real detox. Myth 2. Fatty liver only happens to people who drink. Wrong again. Over 80% of fatty liver cases are classified as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, meaning they have nothing to do with drinking. The real drivers? Processed foods, sugary drinks, lack of movement, and insulin resistance. That's why people who don't drink alcohol at all can still develop serious liver fat buildup, especially those who are overweight, diabetic, or have poor diets. Myth 3. You'll feel it if your liver is unhealthy. Fact. Here's the most dangerous myth of all, that you'll know something's wrong. The truth is, fatty liver is a silent disease. You may not feel any pain or discomfort until significant damage is already done. By the time you experience fatigue, pain, or jaundice, your liver may already be inflamed or scarred. That's why regular blood work, healthy eating, and early prevention are so important, even if you feel fine today. So the bottom line? Don't wait for symptoms. Don't fall for gimmicks. And don't assume you're safe because you don't drink alcohol. Fatty liver is treatable, but only if you're proactive. Now that we know what heals the liver, let's talk about what hurts it. These common foods silently cause inflammation, clog your liver, and block its ability to clean your body properly. And yes, many of them are hiding in your pantry. Number 1. Soda and sweetened drinks. 1 can of soda can contain up to 10 teaspoons of sugar, most of it in the form of high fructose corn syrup, which hits the liver hard. This sugar is immediately converted into fat and stored in liver cells. Even seemingly healthy drinks like sweet iced teas, sports drinks, and bottled smoothies can be loaded with hidden sugars. Number 2. White bread, white rice, and pasta. Refined carbs act like sugar in the body. They have no fiber, which means they spike blood sugar quickly, leading to insulin resistance and, yes, liver fat accumulation. Swap for whole grains like oats, quinoa, or brown rice, which digest slowly and support metabolic health. Number 3. Red meat in excess. Red meat is high in saturated fats, which trigger inflammation in the liver. It's not about eliminating it entirely, but moderation is key, especially if you already have elevated liver enzymes. Choose lean cuts and aim for 1 to 2 servings per week max. Balance your plate with lots of greens and fiber. Number 4. Fast food and fried foods. Greasy takeout meals are full of trans fats and low in fiber, a deadly combo for your liver. Burgers, fries, and fried chicken may taste great, but they contribute to fat buildup, sluggish digestion, and chronic inflammation. Instead, prepare home-cooked meals with olive oil, lean protein, and herbs. Number 5. Alcohol, even in small amounts. Even a few glasses a week can impact your liver's detox pathways. Alcohol breaks down into acetaldehyde, a toxic compound that damages liver cells. If you already have fatty liver or elevated enzymes, it's best to cut alcohol completely or speak to your doctor about your risk. Number 6. Baked goods. Cookies, cakes, donuts. These are often made with refined flour, sugar, trans fats, and additives. Eating these regularly leads to blood sugar crashes, cravings, and more fat stored in the liver. Try homemade treats using almond flour, honey, or fruit-based sweeteners in moderation. Number 7. Products with high fructose corn syrup. HFCS is in everything, from ketchup to cereal. It doesn't trigger fullness hormones like regular sugar, so you eat more, and your liver pays the price. Read labels carefully and avoid anything listing high fructose corn syrup in the top ingredients. Removing just some of these foods can begin the healing process. It's not about being perfect, it's about being informed. Your liver doesn't need punishment, it needs support. Fatty liver is serious, but reversible. Start small. Switch one meal a day to liver-healing foods. Cut back on sugar and move your body daily. Check your liver enzymes yearly and watch your waistline. It's a key predictor of liver health. And remember, your food can be your medicine or your poison. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next healthy tips.